Yo, everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. This is Man United Central, and I'm your boy Newsthe. I'm super excited you're back here to get your updates when it comes to our Manchester United, guys. So we have a jam-packed show today, guys. I'm going to try to, go through it pretty fast. We're going to be talking about what is going on with the whole takeover situation. We have a slight update, and then we're going to jump into, do we have Mr. Rasmus HOJLUND sign the dotted line to be our striker? I'll let you know what's going on with that, and if we have any outgoings, right? All right, let's jump into it. Okay, guys. I'm sure a number of you, or all of you guys, we are all in the same boat when it comes to this, right? We've all been yearning to hear that, the GLAZERS are saying officially, they're going to be out of our team. Well, guys, I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon, right? Because I'm seeing reports today surfacing from this publication. I think it's called something. Basically, it's saying that the GLAZERS, the whole takeover situation may be put on pause, right? They may put it on pause, and the reason is apparently these greedy people called the GLAZERS, they said they did not receive basically the money that they were offered, the bids that were put in. They didn't feel like it was enough for Manchester United, right? So they didn't feel like it's worth them taking those bids, because the way they see it is this. With the way that, as I mentioned earlier, the team is on an upward trajectory, right? So they see this. First of all, that is one upward trajectory. Ten Hag is doing his thing. The team is coming back to, the way it was back in the days, right? And also, they with this, there's a new format when it comes to the Champions League system that's going to come up here in the near future, and also the revenue that can be generated from TV deals, right? So basically, the GLAZERS, they're saying that, look, there's money to be made here, right? And they feel that by letting the team go for that, the 6 billion offered by Sheikh Jassim or even Ineos is not enough, because they feel that they can get more money. Greedy bastards. They're greedy, right? So that's what is happening. So it looks like here, guys, these guys are looking to stay, right? And they feel like, look, they can give us some money to bring in a couple of players. Then, as supporters, we're gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, that's okay, kind of thing. Like, basically they're trying to weather that storm when, during this transfer time. And also, when the season starts, maybe, the supporters, all of us will be focused more on the football side, and we may cut them, not exactly cut them some slack, but they can weather it, right? Because they've done it before. They've weathered the storm, with the whole Super League situation, and also, the abandonment of the game with Liverpool. So they know they've done it before, and they feel that they can do it again, and they can ride out the storm because they know they can get more money later on, which is ridiculous. It's unacceptable. They need to get out of our team, right? So we'll see what happens. But basically, that's the update that's going on right now. It's basically the way it looks, the whole takeover situation has been put on a pause. Oh my God, it's terrible. This is the worst news that, we expected. We were, because we were all kind of thinking that, okay, we may get something. Nobody thought that it's going to be up to this point. Almost the season's about to start. These guys are still holding on to our team, right? So basically, that's the only update that I see here when it comes to the whole takeover situation. Other news: Mr. Rasmus HOJLUND, our number 9, was in Carrington today doing his medical, and we didn't hear any negative information, so I'm sure that he passed the medical, and hopefully by tomorrow we may see him holding the shirt, and maybe some pictures will be released of him signing the contract to be our number 9, which is exciting times, right? Because Rasmus HOJLUND is going to give us that focal point that we needed, right? He's going to be able to hopefully get to the end of those long pings that Andre Onana can do, like what we saw when United was playing Dortmund. The way Onana can ping those passes, he pinged a couple of them to Rashi, and Rashi couldn't really make best use of them, But imagine now you have that focal point, someone who's going to be out there training day in, day out to be able to receive those kind of passes if we need to do like a quick counter-attack kind of situation, right? So that's exciting. And also playing with Rashford, for example, imagine the front line being, you have Rashford on the left and then HOJLUND in the middle as an R9, and then on the right you have Anthony. You know, those two wings, Rashi and Anthony, being able to, you know, gallop and then make some crosses, and then Rasmus can get to some of those crosses, you know, to be able to score goals, because that is the big issue that we were having, scoring goals. And being a 6'3", as I said, he won't have any issues to be dealing with the whole physicality when it comes to the Premier League. You know, he can handle himself 6'3", and also he's quick, right? He's quick. So imagine having those pacey attackers. Rashford is pacey. You have Rasmus HOJLUND is pacey, and then Anthony is also quick too. Wow, it's going to be exciting. And also another thing is Rasmus HOJLUND, he does not mind dropping back to defend. You know, Ten Hag wants us to defend like a team, right? So it's going to be exciting to see, guys. I cannot wait. All right. So what else we have going on? Another news. Obviously, we know that another positive news is Amrabat. Amrabat is the next target for Ten Hag, right? Amrabat has been, some news was released on the social media that he was talking about how he was playing under Ten Hag at Utrecht before, because those two have played, Ten Hag has coached Amrabat before, and Amrabat was saying, look, the way Ten Hag is meticulous to detail. When Amrabat joined Utrecht at a very young age, basically Ten Hag kind of, groomed him, showed him exactly what he needs to do to develop, to get to the next level. Before, as he was coming into Utrecht, he remembers that Ten Hag had asked him, okay, what are your attributes? What are you good at? Where do you see yourself? And then Ten Hag developed a system, a way of training. That way he can Amrabat can get to that level. And he remembers very fondly of working with Ten Hag, and he cannot wait to work with him again. So, which is all positive, because we're seeing that Al Hilal, I think, from the Saudi league, they're also trying to hijack the deal for Amrabat. So we need to work quickly to secure Amrabat deal. That way the Saudi folks don't come in, because money is not an issue for them, right? So right now, because if the Saudi Al Hilal come in, offer him a deal, right? So Amrabat is going to be thinking of, okay, should I take the money or should I go for the love of working with Ten Hag? So I'm hoping that Amrabat, he's feeling like, look, I really want to work with Ten Hag and join Manchester United revolution. So hopefully that can be something that he can hold, that can kind of steer him to becoming to Man United. The same thing as HOJLUND. HOJLUND had approaches for PSG, but he was like, nah. Also Newcastle apparently had approached HOJLUND as well, but he was like, no, I want to go to Man United. It's good to see, because now we have players that want to play for Ten Hag, want to come to Man United. It's not like back in, you remember when we were going for Frankie de Jong? Frankie de Jong, Man United, Ten Hag wanted him, but he did not, want to come to Old Trafford, right? So we won't have that kind of issues with these players, because we will know they'll be playing for that shirt. They love the team. They love working with Ten Hag. So we cannot wait to see that. All right, now for Amrabat to come in, guys, we need outgoings. What is going on with the outgoings? All right, I'm seeing reports that the talks for Fred, who is really 90%, even Fabrizio had reported that when it comes to outgoings, one player that is almost 90% is going to leave is Fred, and talks are ongoing with Galatasaray. I see that United was asking about 20 million. It looks like I'm seeing reports that we dropped that fee to around 17. So hopefully we can finalize that deal and Fred can be at the door, because we need outgoings. That way we can bring Amrabat in. So if we get, 17, close to 20 for Fred, it will be good, right? And then also another outgoing that I'm seeing Fabrizio is reporting is Real Sociedad apparently today have reached out to Man United to start talks when it comes to them acquiring the services of Donny van de Beek, right? So that's another player that, yes, in this preseason he played well, but it's going to be very hard for him to get into the Man United team right now, because he's like 4th or 5th choice midfielder. You know, he plays the same position as Bruno, also Mount, so he's like down in the pecking order. So, and he wants to rediscover his career, and he feels that he needs to go somewhere where he can play constantly, and Real Sociedad is going to offer that to him, so which is good. So I wish him all the best. So I hope that United can do a deal with Real Sociedad, that way Donny can go. And then other outgoings that we're potentially looking at is Harry Maguire. West Ham is still interested in Harry Maguire. And man, today also I saw news that Jonny Evans, guys, can you believe this? Jonny Evans may be getting a 1-year deal at Manchester United, right? Imagine how Maguire is feeling, you know. I think Ten Hag is trying to tell Maguire, look, I'm bringing this old guy in his 30s. I'm going to give him a contract even though you are here. So that should be a message for Maguire. Look, man, he needs to go. So hopefully Manchester United can do a deal with West Ham, that way Maguire can go. Yes, ideally I did not want us to give Jonny Evans a contract, but again, the way the funds we have, we need to kind of make sure that we maximize it. We get those really key, important positions covered. And for now, Jonny Evans, it looks like he really impressed Ten Hag in this couple of weeks that he was working with the team. And Ten Hag it looks like he's ready to give him that 1-year contract as a stopgap, right? So if Maguire leaves, at least we will have that cover, you know, in the meantime, right? So we'll look into that space and see if something, you know, transpires. Other news, of course, we're seeing that Dean Henderson also is another potential that could be going out to Nottingham Forest. But the problem is Dean Henderson is hurt, so it looks like that deal, it may not happen. But I really hope they find a way to finalize that deal, because Dean Henderson, his future is nowhere close to Man United, right? He has already, you know, he mentioned last season that, look, he wants to be out of there. He doesn't want to play for Man United. So hopefully Nottingham Forest or another potential suitor can come and, you know, get him out of our hands and give us at least, you know, 15 million. We'll take it, right? So basically those are the potential outgoings. Of course, there's others, which is Eric Bailly. That's another one that needs to be going. I need to check more what's going on with him, because we thought that he could have been out of the door by now, but that's not the case. Again, that has been our problem. Manchester United, we cannot sell players. We cannot offload. Yes, we brought in new recruits, but we cannot offload, because we need to offload before we can buy, right? So United, we need to step up, because that has been our problem for years. We cannot sell, right? So right now, of course, yeah, we saw Elanga going, which is good, because I did not expect Elanga to be sold, but which was good. We got some 15 million from him. Alex Telles also left, which is good. But still, we have a lot of deadwood. Fred, McTominay, Maguire, Eric Bailly, you know, all those, like Donny van de Beek, those 5 players that need to be out of here. Brandon Williams, that's another one that can be out of the door, because I'm seeing that Leeds are actually trying to, I believe, sign, if it's not, I think it's Fred or Brandon Williams, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to double check on that. So, because Leeds now, they know that, look, they want to jump right back there in the championship now. They want to make sure that they get services. I believe it is Fred, right? So it's a lot going on, but today is a good day for us. I'm sure tomorrow is going to be Rasmus HOJLUND Day, where we see him holding his our shirt. I wonder what number is going to be. Leave in the comments below, what number do you think Rasmus HOJLUND is going to take? I'm thinking, I don't know, 11? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below, what number do you think Rasmus HOJLUND is going to have? Guys, that is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, do me a favor, share the video through WhatsApp, through Twitter, that way everybody else can enjoy it. And also, as you're rolling out, do me a favor, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. That way you do not miss any new videos coming out of this channel. Thank you so much. Peace.